Start recording.
The blue one's okay, so they're alright. This is what I do when I go home or on a split. I just walk up there. I'm thinking about going home. That's the next prom I'm going to walk into. I still get pulled into a story, it didn't it? So nothing to do with me. I know how it played out. I finish up with a sore face. Brother's doing. I'm bothered with him. I made it work for my hours to get cut. And I got cut, but I was like below, I made it 30 hours. And I was over my 30 hours, I was well over my 30 hours, 11 days straight, splits, everything. I've been level the last couple of days. I was working at 5 days, but he's a 6-hour holiday to put my hours up. I needed 2 holidays or whatever to get my hours up. Now, I've only lost it 6 hours because I lost my 2 splits. So I'm not on splits anymore. As you know, sometimes, because I never knew what that fever pitch was. I know what red bloody means now. You know that people come here, enjoy themselves, pick somebody up. You know, they come pick somebody up, a bit of fun, and pick another couple of people up. You know, it's like, you know, saying 3-4 is the crowd, but 3-4 people are alright. One of these sort of situations, I think, sometimes. And that's how, like, rapes happen, this happens, and police are trying to figure out, like, was she raped, was she gangbanged, or, it's like, I don't know, YouTube will let me say that, you know what I mean? It'll be a case that they have to figure it out. Is it drunk, or is it just this, or is it just above, you know, like, you see, it's like fever pitch, and you have to get rid of that, and work's catching up with you, everything's catching up. You either blow up, hit the street, police do what they have to do, or meet somebody and, you know, have a bit of fun, get out your system, or a couple of people to have fun with. You know what I mean? They all say free's not a crowd. Well, free used to be a crowd, I'll repeat it myself, but you know what I mean. It's alright to, you know what I mean, have that extra time, you know what I mean, with somebody, you know what I mean, as long as the other one looks the other way, sort of thing. Sometimes I look at my window, and I wake up because I'm tired, and, you know what I mean, and I think it would be like to go back to Scotland, sit on top of that hill. I kill it on, I know I kill it on, and that mountain that hill I was meant to climb, to sit up there and look down at my hometown and look at the castle. And thinking, did Mary Queen of Scots visit that castle? We should not visit that Mary Queen of Scots. And I think this, because we've got a lookout point on for Viking, and the 1263, the Viking attack. Was it King the Third or something like that was there before Mary Queen of Scots came around, if you know what I mean. You know, young lassie, and happened to her, come from Norway, after he fell off his horse. No one seems to know how he fell off his horse, how he finished up with a broken neck. I said a guy called Captain Thomas Crawford. Nice where he's buried. No one seems to know why he's buried there. He's an advisor to Mary Queen of Scots. The Crawfords, the Bartleys as well. The Bartleys is, and you've got John Knox thrown in there. And he was played by him. He went for Doctor Who, the one that's opened his mouth, and you know the other one, the gay one. The other one saying stuff. Played him, and I thought, who the hell's John Knox? He's got a long, so you have to go on YouTube Battle of Pinky Grove, to go back to Pinky. I think the party called Pinky, it did. In Newcastle, I think it was. It was King Henry III. I think it was American what's got escaped to France. Sort of thing. He escaped to France. There's my defence guy and something happened to him and Lord Darling and I was standing there thinking, that would be great that. Bike ride, probably finish up in the fields of the week. The guy finish up face first into a tree, or into a bush, and all that. On the cycling the thing. In America. Go up ramps, go through the woods, sort of thing. Jump over ramps, cycle, set the bike down next to the thing there. Get a drink and cycle on. You know the format. I know formats prove that I've done something, you know what I mean? I got 50 cameras and my own cheap ones, my wardrobe, and they're broken or disintegrated because they're lying there that long. Nothing on them, nothing really great, no adventures, no castles, no this, no tear mine, and Sarah, I got oh shit, sorry, and there's somebody out there, and I get weird noise or this, and that, and fuck them. And I get into a routine to the fever pitch comes up, and it's like, I don't see them all that often, I don't see that, and I thought, that's different. And it's like, oh, I need this, I need that, I get banned for looking at the window. And the band's lifted after a couple of months. Because it's fever pitch, you know. They want to do what they want to do. They want to go out there and sit in the sun, make sure the neighbours don't see anything. And I'm thinking, God, I'm looking at the bloody window. Stuck in a room, my curtain's shut, afraid to look at them, in case I get in trouble. And I say this other story, I've been pulled into, nothing to do with me. As I said, Free's a crowd, but Free's alright. I'm not the third guy, third member. I think, what the hell's going on here? If somebody lines me about the story wrong, I've got insomnia, something I can't sleep, we're doing splits. And you hear things, you hear that. I thought, I've got a ring for it. So I get up, the bed makes a noise, I'm pacing back on the floor, so one thing's into another thinking, oh shit, who knows? Oh, is that me that you take pictures? I'll watch. Different for YouTube. I watched that one. I don't know why, I'm just shocked. I got an email saying it was on Comedy Carpet, just sitting there. And it was what the hell was it again? You know that Christmas fair, whatever you call it. I think it's called something else before. I was standing and no one around, teaching a couple walked past. I thought, Neil said, where did you find that couple in the sun? I thought, I didn't even know they were there. You know what I mean? It's like, they can show stuff like that on YouTube. There's a lot of viewing, they've got private things. When do they show anything private? It's like, Jesus, what's YouTube like? I was caught. I've been on YouTube for a while, I can be asked. Just tired, bored, depressed. Here comes that fever pitch. I get pulled into it, and then when the fever pitch goes away, I'm the bad guy. So, how does that figure out? Pulled into a story, nothing to do with me, because somebody wanted a third person, wanted to hit the second person, not a third. person, sickening person. So you can make yourself feel young. You know what it's like nowadays. These women don't get married as much. Some don't want a husband, some just want a boyfriend, and hope the boyfriend's open mind. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean open mind, you know what open mind is. You get bored, they get older, lose weight, and that extra mile, and the excitement, young guy, in his car, you know what I mean? And you get it, but I get pulled into it, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's real, fake, imagination. You see stuff, you don't see stuff. It's a good idea, just go here and sit and think. And you're going to come when somebody come up and go, excuse me, why are you sitting there? Either push me along, or it'll be, who you wait for? Wait for somebody. What are you doing there? Look, it's one guy. This is 3 or 4, and I'm doing 6 because I think I'm putting up the list. I said, on it one night, it was raining. I thought I'd do a bit of filming on it, so I saw that. This guy appeared and started calling me names, accused me for this, accused me for that, accused me for that, and I said, hold on, you know, so that people don't like you filming, blame you, or filming when about, and said, oh, you've been filming that, filming this, I get that, so I joined.